welcome everybody. I'm so excited. Today, I have one of our most awesome therapists with us, and she is going to share some tips on active communicating and why it is so important for couples to be able to engage in this hidden art. LaTasha, before we get started, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is LaTasha Billingslea. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I graduated from Mercer University School of Medicine, and I've been in the counseling profession for over 10 years. So I think I started when I was around 5, so I'm 15 now. That's about right.
Wow, I'm sure your clients say that too. Like, oh my God, you look so young. That is awesome. So, LaTasha, I brought you here today because, people have been asking me, tell me about some of these amazing clinicians and coaches that you work with. And you get a chance to work with us every week, seeing clients, privately one-on-one. And you're now also one of the coaches in the Sister Circle. So I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and get to it. What you guys have been waiting for, active listening skills, right?
Yes, active listening. So 90% of the times when couples come in, they're always complaining about communication skills. Like, we don't communicate, they don't talk to me, they don't listen, we get things confused, right? And so the basic building block of any communication is listening, right? And so in order to communicate, you first have to listen. So I condense my active listening down to 5 quick and easy steps.
All right, 5 steps. That's it. Okay, I'm excited. Please share with us, what are those 5 steps? What's step number 1?
Okay, so step number 1 is the easiest step. Everybody can do it, and that is making that eye contact. So when you're speaking with your partner or your friend or your boss, you want to be making that eye contact with them. You want to look at them. So one, you can observe their body language and read the room, essentially what people call it. And they know that you're listening, right? So if you're in the kitchen and your husband is in the bathroom, it's going to be really hard to listen to that person.
Okay, so just being in the same space,
that's half the battle.
Okay, I'm one of those people who are screaming, "Hon, babe, can you help me?"
Right, and he's like, what? He doesn't know what kind of help you need because he's not looking at you.
Absolutely. Okay, makes sense. I got that one. What's step number 2?
So step number 2 is also super easy. So when we're listening, we want to withhold judgment. We want to go in with an open and clear mind. A lot of times when people are communicating, they already know what they want to say. They already have their bullet points, and they say, as soon as he says go, I have 11 responses for what that means. As soon as he says laundry, I already know what I want to say about that, right? So we don't want to do that. We want to go in with an open and clear mind and having no expectations and no judgments, because the point of active listening is for you to attend to your partner and listen. So it's not about you in that moment.
Wow, that one is hard. When you say hold no judgment, because I'm telling you, after a couple of years of being with a person, you have a lot of judgments, especially when you've been dealing with the same issue over and over and over again.
Right. And it's easy to feel like you know what they're going to say. And it's that one time you said he's going to say this, that he said something totally different, and it throws you for a loop. But you already have your game plan ready. So you say what you were going to say anyway. And he's like, what?
Yeah. Okay. So that one makes a lot of sense. And I'm sure that's something that couples have to work on for a minute to actually grasp, because that no judgment zone. All right. What's tip number 3?
So tip number 3 is you want to paraphrase. You want to make sure that you heard what you thought you heard, right? So you want to give it back to them, and then be open to them to say, yeah, that's not really what I said, or yes, that's exactly what I said. So that way, you know, you actually heard what you thought you heard, and then that kind of decreases the amount of conflict and confusion with the message.
I love that. Now that one I got down. That's like the counseling skill 101. Right. Did they understand what you said? And did you understand what they said? Let's repeat that. So I like that one. All right. What's the very next step that we need to be dealing
The
with?
very next step, it usually goes hand in hand with that first step. So once you paraphrase, you want to ask a clarifying question. Now, this is the really hard part for people because usually at this point, you want to jump in with your opinion and say things that you want to say, but you want to hold on to that and you want to ask clarifying questions or questions that would encourage them to talk more. So if they were talking about spaghetti, right? You would say, "Oh, so you had spaghetti for lunch. What kind of sauce was it?"
Very good. I like that. Okay. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. I'm going to try all these at home tonight, guys. I promise. All right. So step number 5.
This is the last step. This you want to reflect and you want to summarize. So you want to reflect on what was said, that person's body language, because we've been making eye contact and attending to their body language. And if there's a feeling there, we want to attach a feeling, right? So we want to reflect and summarize. So if we're still talking about spaghetti, and your partner is saying, "Oh, I waste spaghetti on myself," and it was a red sauce, right? Which is a really nasty sauce that'll leave a stain. You'll say, "Oh my God, that had to be really embarrassing to have to go back to work with red sauce on your shirt. Let me give you a hug."
Oh, wow. Okay. So I can't just send them out the door like, you messy fella. Like, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to stop using your shirt as a napkin. I need to be nice and warm and
Yes.
gentle and okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna work on this as all of us are. Thank you so much for sharing these tips today. I can't wait to have you back. If you guys want to get in touch with LaTasha, you know how. Go visit us in the links and schedule an appointment today. You can also see her every week in the Sister Circle. And also, that's in the links on how to join us. Until next time, color your page with love, color your page with joy, and color your page with purpose. Bye, guys.